Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode from Linguamid. Today's episode is very special and very interesting because it's part of a conversation session, one of my conversation sessions with my students. And in this conversation session, I'm talking with Viviane. She's really good, progressing in Egyptian Arabic, really wonderful, and she has really wonderful questions regarding Egyptian Arabic. I will not make this introduction long for you. Let's just dive in and let's start. So, as I told you before, this conversation session is an interesting opportunity to see how I talk with my students and how we are learning Egyptian Arabic. And in this part, this specific session, it was an open session, not about a specific topic, but some questions from one of my students. And let's see how she formulates the questions and how I answered. And if you want to know more about these sessions, just join my free Egyptian Arabic course. You will find the link below in the comments below, and also you'll find the link in the description box. In this free course, I will give you fundamental knowledge about Egyptian Arabic, and I will tell you everything about my system and how I give these sessions and how I make the conversation talking and practicing with my students. These questions are mainly, in this session, are mainly about the pronouns and about the Egyptian and some pronunciation of the Egyptian Arabic words, okay, and the difficult letters. You will find it really insightful, I hope, and you will see exactly what are the kind of questions that many of you may ask. If you have any other question, feel free to write me in the comments below, and let's now go directly to this session part and see what Viviane is talking about.
Another question I have is it's adding the tag to whatever. Let's say Ommi. Let's say Abu, Abuya, like my dad, my father.
My father.
Yeah. How would you say? Their father?
Their
I know
father.
Abuya is my father. Abuk is
your father.
Is your father.
Your father, Abuk, right?
His father is Abu.
Abu. Right.
That's his father. And collectively it's Abuku. Like
Abuku, right?
Like
your father for
plural. Yeah.
Right.
But how do you say? I know they is home.
Yeah. If you want to say their father or
their father, how do you do that?
Their father.
Abu home.
Right. Correct.
Really?
Right.
No way.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So you already know all the pronouns. Really good. This is
not all of them. I have issues because I don't use it a lot.
So Abuya, this is my father. Abuk, your father.
Your father. Abuki,
your father, but for feminine.
Female.
Abuki. Okay. So Abuhum, their father. Abuna.
Abuna. Abuni or Abuna?
Abuna. Na. Our father.
We, our father. Father. Because it's Enna.
Nah. And if you go to Egypt and you have, for example, a friend who is Christian, you will hear Abuna a lot, because Abuna means
God,
father.
our father.
Our father. Yeah. So it's always say, our Christian friends always say Abuna, very well known in Egypt. Abuna. So this is Abuna. Abukum, Abuhum. Yeah, this is how we add the pronouns. And usually these pronouns, it's not just for up, of course, for any noun.
Any noun, yeah.
These pronouns are connected pronouns that you add very connected to the noun at the end.
Right.
This is in Arabic and in Egyptian Arabic as well. In Egyptian Arabic. We get this from Arabic mainly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question I had is bait. House. House.
Bait is house in Egyptian, right?
Yeah. Beiti, betak, betik, betko. Bet. I have a problem with, is it betina or betna for our house?
For our house. Is it betna? Yeah.
Is it betna or betina?
Betna.
Betna.
Betna. Yeah. Why? Betna. Why? Because bait is the noun. Is bait. And you don't change the noun. The noun stays as it is.
Okay.
As it is. What
you just add the tag.
Yeah. What you change is the pronoun. So bait, you add the ye, it becomes beiti, my house. You remove the ye and you add k instead of ye. It becomes bait. We didn't touch it. Bait, it's the same. But we add k, so it becomes beitak, your house.
Right.
Yeah, your house.
Right.
Bait na.
Bait. Our house.
Yeah, bait kum. So you can see that
their house
didn't change.
Right.
Like up.
Abu.
But here Abu. But here up is more or less of a special case because we don't say ab kum ab yi. Yeah, we say abi.
You say Abu ya.
Yeah, but abi. This is modern standard Arabic. Abi.
Okay.
Usually, and in Egyptian Arabic, instead of abi, we say abuya. Abuya. Yeah. So usually abu is instead of ab, we say abu as a noun for the father in Egyptian Arabic. This is more of a dialect. Abu instead of ab. And with abu is a noun, you change the pronoun. You add any pronouns that you like. Abu ya, abu kum, abu na, abu and so on. Abu ha, her father.
Yeah, but there's one thing. But there's one thing that perplexes me. Two things.
Yes.
One is mandish, and mandash.
Yes, mandish or mandahesh. Mandish or mandahesh. These two, something let's call a special
like
two words, exceptions in Egyptian. Mandish or mandahesh. This means in Egyptian, I don't have.
Why?
Yeah, mandish.
Why?
Or you can say mish andi.
Okay.
The second version.
Okay.
So andi is I
have.
I possess something. I have something.
Ana andi.
And Andy, for example, when I say an Andy waladain, two kids.
Two kids.
Two boys.
Yeah. Two boys.
Yeah. And Andy walad وبنت, one boy and one
girl. Yeah.
And Andy فلوس كتير, for example.
فلوس كتير. Yeah.
It means I have. I possess something.
Yeah.
And أنا مش عندي, just you add مش as a negation, it becomes the negation. أنا مش عندي.
Right.
أنا مش عندي. So أنا مش عندي, so and so and so.
Right.
Another version that is more common in Egypt is the other one. أنا ما عندي
mandish.
Exactly the same as we said. Add ma at the beginning. Then
no, it's the mandash. I get that. But it's the mandash that I'm pointing.
Why? I will tell you why. Because عندي, this is and. What is عندي? I will tell you what is عندي. And
I have.
And is no. Yeah, it's I have, right. But let's break it down.
Okay.
And it's a proposition. like buy in English. Buy. So for example, when I say عند الشارع or عند العمارة, by the building, I will meet you, for example, عند let's say
by.
عند البيت.
Okay.
I will meet you by the house or at the house, near the house.
Okay.
This is a preposition, عند, an Arabic preposition. Okay. When we say عند and add this yeah to it, it becomes عند and then belongs to me. So it becomes عندي. Yeah. If instead of say عندي, if you make the conjugation for hair, it becomes عندها.
عندها. I get
عندها.
that.
This is a preposition for hair. عندها. So when we negate, it becomes a مش.
ما عندهاش.
ما عندهاش or مش عندها. The same negation. But why it is difficult for you or not familiar for you? Because you didn't know عندها, or you didn't know what is the meaning of عندها. عندها is exactly the same as عندي. It is just by me, but for the feminine. Or the feminine. So عندي or عندها. For the feminine. This is an important one. So عندها or ما عندهاش, this is the negation of it. And the ما عندهاش is more common in Egyptian. More common, more fluent Egyptian. You can say مش عندها, and many Egyptians say مش عندها as well. Many Egyptians. Totally Egyptian. And ما عندهاش is another variation, which is more common.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Other question?
Okay. My other question is the verb need. Okay, I need.
The verb I need, right?
I need. Now, do you say أنا محتاج?
I need. أنا محتاج.
أنا محتاج.
No.
Yeah.
This is
أنا محتاج.
This is a difficult yeah. This is one of the difficult letters in Egyptian. The ha.
Yeah.
The pronounce of the ha, because I have also 1,000 questions from people. How do we pronounce the ha? Usually they pronounce it like he. Many people. So أنا محتاج. It's not محتاج.
It's محتاج. محتاج.
Yeah, محتاج.
Okay.
It comes from very low here.
Right. But it's hard for me to say.
Yeah, I know. It's not only for you. It's
but I heard another version, and I want to know if it's passé or if people still use it. Is it أقدر.
أنا try to say
أقدر like أنت تقدر.
أنا أقدر. Yes. أنا أقدر, it means I can.
Is it an old expression? People don't use that anymore?
No, they use it.
They do use it.
Use it, yeah.
Because I find محتاج is harder.
No. This difference between محتاج and أقدر, these are two complete different meanings. Two different
Is I can.
I can. أقدر. I can. I can do this. أنا أقدر أعمل ده. And you see, أقدر أعمل. Here أعمل comes at the simple present. أنا أقدر أعمل. I can do. أنا أقدر. This is a verb يقدر, which means he can. And أنا أقدر, this is I can do. Okay, I can do something. أنا أقدر أعمل.
So أنا ممكن. It's the same as أنا أقدر.
You can say أنا أقدر. You can say أنا ممكن. both, right? ممكن means it's possible to do.
ممكن مية.
Yeah, ممكن مية, possibly water, right?
Right.
The literal meaning.
But when do you use?
When you use أنا محتاج, yeah. If you say أنا محتاج, it means I need. This is something else. I need.
I need. Yeah.
أنا محتاج.
Yeah.
And usually we say the noun for it, for the needy person, or the person who is in need, who is in poverty or something. We say he is محتاج in Egypt.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this person is محتاج. It's a noun, an adjective describing the person that needs.
It's a needy.
It's
a needy person.
Yeah,
in need.
Person.
A person in need. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but when you say I can, you say أقدر.
أقدر. Yeah. I will say it to you very, very slowly. أنا. There are two. أقدر. Right. You need to stop on it.
Right. Yeah. It's like there's an intonation.
Exactly. Intonation between. Not أقدر. Not أقدر. But
أقدر.
And أقدر, it is just a little bit difficult, I know, but it's just the conjugation of I. So أنا أقدر.
أنت تقدر.
أنت تقدري.
تقدري.
Right.
Yeah.
هو يقدر and so
يقدر.
إحنا نقدر.
نقدر.
Yeah.
Right.
So أنا أقدر. This is I can.
Do you say هم يقدروا?
هم يقدروا. They can. Right. هم يقدروا. And here in this case,
it's hard for me. It's so hard for me.
Yeah.
And I'm working on it.
Because it's at the beginning, it sounds a little bit difficult, and you need to train yourself. But when you use it a lot and hear it a lot from people, it makes sense with time, like any language. Yeah. And here يقدروا, you have this wow at the end, or woo, with alif, and this is called the wow of the group. يقدروا. This means that
you sort of you stay on it like يقدروا, or like
right.
Okay,
you stay on it like يقدروا, and it becomes a group thing. A group thing. Yeah. So this is, if you have any other question, but this is.
But I think wonderful. The time is up.
No, it's okay. But it's really wonderful. This shows that you are working on it and you are progressing. Yeah. This type of questions means that you are working on something. This is
I work a lot.
Really, really good. And it will be easier.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, and I thank you very much for the help.
You are most welcome. You are most welcome.
As you can see, it's totally normal that you have some difficulty in pronouncing the difficult letters in Arabic or in Egyptian Arabic, like for example the ayn or the ha. When I say, for example, عندي, it's very difficult to pronounce the ayn, عندي. You say andi, it's more or less. And also the ha, you say ha instead of ha. This is totally normal and okay at the beginning. It just needs some practice, okay? So usually we practice this from childhood and we pronounce it right because it's our mother language. But if you are learning Arabic, just make sure to practice them. And don't worry about understanding at all, because people will understand you if you say these words, even if they are not pronounced right. But with practice, with time, with listening, your pronunciation will get much, much better. And I know many friends and students who really pronounce Arabic really good, but it takes some time and some practice. Now you have seen in this conversation session, this is part of it. As I told you, if you want to know more how I conduct these sessions, sign up in my Egyptian Arabic one-on-one course, and you will get the introduction about Egyptian Arabic, of course, and you'll get also all the answers you need regarding these sessions and my system and how I contact my students and how I conduct these kind of sessions. and how I help my students further to get access to more elaborate documents and elaborate resources about Egyptian Arabic, and help them to go directly into fluency. Just feel free to check this course, and also feel free to check my description box below for all other resources. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe and like this video, and see my social media as well. I have many resources there. Share this video if you found it useful, and I'm very happy that I had this different session or different episode with you, and I'll make sure in future episodes that I will give you more and more of this kind of sessions and conversations, so that you get the feel of the real interaction or real conversation with my students. Thanks a lot for watching this episode. If you need any information, just drop me a link below, comment below, and I'll be very happy to answer. Have a nice time, and see you in the coming session.